What's up? What's up? What's up, my guys? It's your boy, Mr. Bridges on top, Mr. Pre-Snap Read, and I'm back at it again, man. I ain't been on here for a long time, bro. I already know what it is, man. It feel good to be back. It feel good to be back on, YouTube. It feel good to be back on the live stream. And my schedule got free, really got freed up, man. I've been doing a lot of things out here, man, doing a lot of things with the youth. But man, we about to talk about a lot of things. We about to talk about football, baseball, basketball, whatever we want to talk about, man, that's what we're going to talk about today. But you know me, and I got a team, and I can't never do it by myself. You know I got my boy from the Carolinas. He Omega man. Now I can't call him a Q dog. He Omega man. That boy done went to Winston Salem State. You know went to FAMU. That boy doing some good things out here. I'm talking about my boy Jay Good.
What's up, baby? What's up with it? Long time no see. We back at it, man. Back at it.
Heck yeah. It's been a long time coming, Jerry. But we back on here.
Yeah, it's been a minute, though.
Heck yeah, man. Tell the world what you been up to, man.
Hey, man, as y'all know, I think last time we talked, I am the director of compliance here at Hampton University. But very soon I will be having a new job. I can't really announce it yet until, everything plays out. But I'll be at a new school pretty soon, going upward and onward in the career. So, hey, God is good, man. That's all I got to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot, everything with me. Shoot, I just got finished coaching basketball, man. With the youth, elementary. My boys went 6-1. My girls went, 3-3. We were doing some things out there, Jerry.
I
We were
see,
doing
hey,
some things.
that boy Steve Kerr.
Boy, and guess this, Jerry. My kids wasn't even black. They was Hispanic.
Mm,
I had a kids full of Hispanic team beating everybody.
playing
But
basketball.
playing basketball. They play football. And I got them to play basketball. We were balling out there, man.
Hey,
Them
man.
kids were balling out there, man. But yeah,
Uh,
that took up like a lot of my time because like we were practicing like 2-3 days out of the week just to get right, man. Just to get right. But we did good. We went to both my teams went to the playoffs. We won the first game, then we lost the second game. So but they did really good, man. I'm proud of them girls and boys out there.
that's what's up. Maybe next year I go a little bit farther, man.
No, we're gonna get it right. We're gonna definitely get it right next year, man. But shoot, man, let talk about next year. Let's transition to the SWAC rules. Like the SWAC got some new rules, man. They said, hey, all this cupcake scheduling going on, man, we're gonna have to kick it out the door.
Yeah.
So the SWAC has voted to eliminate games against teams outside of the Division 1 and Division 2 starting with the 2027 season. No longer games will no longer will we play games that don't count. So that's what it's basically saying. So Jerry,
Yeah.
I know you as a big advocate on Division 2 teams, and some of these Division 2 teams can hold their weight up with these D1 teams. But what do you think about the new rule change as far as the SWAC, what they got going on?
It's a great rule. The rule states that you can't play anybody outside Division 1 and Division 2. Really, the teams you're playing outside Division 1, Division 2, you got Virginia Lynchburg, you got Lincoln out in California. These schools are like they're not on the same level as far as facilities, as far as scholarship, as far as personnel. So taking the time to even play these games are really a waste of time. It's really the purpose of these games. Because I played in Virginia Lynchburg before. I played these schools. The purpose of these games is kind of to build confidence. It's an early on game, build confidence for the team, get everybody going, get a easy win to kind of get your guys going on the win streak. But when it doesn't really help, that at the end of the season when you're playing, in the playoffs, you're trying to get to the playoffs, it doesn't matter. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
a game. Pointless.
definitely, definitely. I agree with you on that, man. I definitely agree with you on that. I feel like it's going to help HBCU in the long run because, like, if you continue to play these games and you continue to play especially these FCS teams, and you would continue to play them, I think the kids will come to HBCUs more because they see the environment, they see the band, they see the pageantry, and they be like, "Oh, I'd rather be on that team than this team." Or they do a home to home. You go to their house, they come to FAMU. You be like, "Oh, I'd rather play at FAMU. I'd rather play at Jackson State, or I'd rather play at Southern because they're gonna have a packed crowd every time I play, and it's gonna be a vibe, and it's gonna be black people it's gonna be my people."
Right.
So I think it's a win-win situation, especially with the competition. I know we talked about competition all the time, and I think this is the better way to get people scheduling those good games, and those homecoming games are not going to be cupcakes no more. Like, you either have to play a SWAC team, or you're gonna have to play somebody that's pretty good during homecoming, or an FCS team during homecoming time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So shoot. But Jerry, I know with I know you work closely with athletics. How does that scheduling work out with, scheduling these teams ahead of time? Because I know now, like, you have to unschedule some of these teams.
So, from my understanding, I used to, I worked with the CIAA for a short period of time back in 2019. I was
Mhm.
in charge of doing the scheduling. I did a lot of the scheduling for the CIAA. So all of the conference, from what I'm understanding, how the CIAA, I don't know if the SWAC works the same way. All of the conference scheduling is done with the conference. Like they make all of that. But the non-conference games is when the schools come into play. Like, hey, you can play those 3 to 4 games or however many you got before. That you can choose those yourself. But the actual conference play, that's kind of already picked out. That's why the institution can say, like, hey, that's why the conference can say, hey, you can't play these games anymore, because they're the one that's kind of got to, like, prove it before it even goes into place.
Heck yeah. So but if you then another question, because you do work in athletics, who would you schedule if this came out and you had to put a 2027 schedule up? Who would you schedule as far as like a Jackson State or FAMU or Southern or Delaware State or Prairie View? Who would you schedule?
For a homecoming?
Either for a homecoming or a first, opener game.
To me, opener and homecoming are similar type of competition.
Mm-hmm.
Going to want to play somebody as a good introduction to your conference. Somebody that you're not going to want to have to, show all your cards to, meaning that you're showing your whole playbook. You're going to have to go all out to win. You can run the bread and butter plays, your first install, because, as the season goes on, you got more than one install that your plays install that you're going to install for each team. So by week 6, 7, you got your whole playbook.
Yeah.
Week 1, you only got a couple plays you can run for real. You
Yeah.
ain't got all the plays.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna want to schedule a team that's not the best as far as competition, but also a team that also gives you a fight. You're not gonna want to schedule a team that's a pushover.
Oh yeah.
So of course, the homecoming game and the first game, you're going to schedule teams that have historically struggled. So for me, I would probably go with the Valleys.
Mm-hmm.
Go with the Valleys. You can schedule West Florida now.
Yeah, now you can really schedule them. And they put up some. That was a good competition game for a home opener.
Yeah, and West Florida is amazing, a powerhouse when it comes to in Division II ball. I would not have scheduled them, because if you mess around and lose that game, you look crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but I mean, they could still play Division II. It's just outside of Division I and Division II, from my understanding. Correct? Yeah. So, I would like a Valley, a Pine Bluff.
Pine Bluff. I mean, I feel you. I feel you. Would you think about because in FAMU region you got Mercer. I'm trying to think who else you got.
Are you saying outside of SWAC?
Yeah, outside of SWAC. Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing A&T.
A&T.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
That's a money game, bro.
Okay. Even though you know the history about A&T and FAMU.
What? That's even why I'm playing them. Bro, that's money, bro.
I feel you.
Think about it, dog. Think about it. Black people, bro, as black people, we love a mess. We love historically, they don't like each other, a rivalry.
Yeah.
You know I'm saying? So, even though, like, that was a while ago, that stuff still holds weight. I'm scheduling North Carolina A&T, yes.
Ooh, that's a good game right there, too.
I'm scheduling them, bro. And
yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're playing, let's say you open the first game, you're playing Richmond just moved up. You're playing Rhode Island.
Yeah, Rhode Island. I can see that.
I'm not doing that.
You not?
I'm not doing that because from my attendance, who my kids on my alum ain't gonna want to come see that.
What if you was in Delaware, would you do that?
Yes.
Okay. So it does. So region does have a big play in that too. Yeah, that's why this Jackson State and Southeast Louisiana game that would be hard.
Yeah,
that would be a hard game. Yeah, that would be a good game.
As FAMU, I'm not scheduling a Mammoth. Monmouth. I'm not scheduling a William Mary. Like I'm letting letting them boys be up there. These are great teams, by the way.
Yeah,
all of these teams. Like I think Rhode Island was top 25 last year.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Definitely.
And that's another reason why I'm not scared.
Especially for the first game. If it was like in the middle of the season where you kind of got your offense rolling, because your offense is kind of the last thing that gets there. So that type of game is like in the middle of the season, how like Deion Sanders did with Campbell. He did it. That was in the middle of the season.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that was homecoming, and that game was packed.
Yeah, I mean, Campbell, I think their brand is good enough to, I don't know, because the Monmouth, that brand is not good.
Yeah. Like just like HBCU have brands, these other FCS teams, they have brands too. And you got to pick your region. I think that's the main thing about if you scheduling these games, you have to stay within your region. You have to stay within your miles range as far as what you can do and what you can't do. Sure. I think that's probably like one of the big factors that people will have when they start scheduling these games.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Who you scheduling, man?
You said what?
Who you scheduling? I said I'm scheduling A&T. Who you scheduling?
Man, I really want to. If I'm at FAMU, I really want to see that Tennessee State game, bro.
Ooh.
I really want. But the thing is, Jared, it can't be at FAMU and it can't be at Tennessee. Guess what we having it at?
Where?
In the A. We having that game in the A because ain't nothing but a 4-hour ride from Tallahassee, and from Tennessee it ain't nothing but some change. Boy, I'm talking about the A gonna be popping.
Yeah, that's a real good decision.
And it's a home opener game. I wouldn't even if they're swacking me at, I challenge whatever. I'd be like, man, bump that. We playing this in the Atlanta Dome. This game in the Atlanta Dome.
Dog say you gonna buy them out?
What?
You gonna buy out the contract for this swag me challenge?
What? What, man? I'm playing that game in the Atlanta, boy. Bro, it's what I notice now with a lot of places is three major places that FAMU go. That FAMU is at just in general. The whole state of Florida, clearly, Atlanta and Houston. Those are the three major markets where FAMU people is at. That literally, I'm in Houston now. I'll be seeing FAMU people every week. New people every week. Either have a FAMU license plate or they wearing FAMU stuff. It's like FAMU is deep in Houston, like for real. If we had a game in Houston, people would turn out and turn up.
Yeah, I mean, if we being real, man, I remember when we played that year we played PV. You know, on that during that time, like the administration does like a fundraising event. And man,
Yeah,
I went to that event, boy, it was people everywhere.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
I get it, man. I think those hot spots, the larger city locations, are all great spots, especially like the southern black cities. Like it's a
yeah,
lot of fam alum and those.
yeah. Yeah, even I say even Southern just playing South Carolina State. If you can just get that game, yeah, at a neutral site, like I think that would do something. You know what I'm saying? That would put them on TV. That would do something. You
Yeah,
know, because of what South Carolina State got going on and what Southern got going on now with not Franco but Marshall Faulk.
yeah.
So like that would be tremendous. I think that would be a good thing to do. And I know Coach Tremaine Jackson, I know he had a little statement about what the new rule change is with the SWAC office. I'm about to play it for you right quick. Um, let me see.
Should have did that 5 years ago. You want to always be reputable. You want to always be reputable. I get mad when I see things about rankings of FCS conferences and we're 10th or 13th. I think we have something to do with that, and I'm not knocking anybody. I think we just got to make sure we're always putting ourselves on the cutting edge, right? And not just doing what we've always done. If we're Division I conference, then we need to play Division I people. It just is what it is. When I was in Division II, we played Division II people. And so I think if you look at our schedule, like you and I talked before, you see how we feel. We play 12 Division I games, and one of those is an FBS game. And we're going to always do that. There's enough FCS teams in our state for us to be able to fill that schedule. We just did a home and home with Houston Christian. We should play Houston Christian every year. Every year. It's an easy bus trip. I like staying in downtown Houston when we're away. So we should just play that game. And some people are going to complain about it, though. I think that's a loser's mentality. I'm just telling you. Like, if you want to be elite, you got to play elite people. We're not a we open up with the number 3 team in the country. And then 3 weeks later, we played the number 6 team in the country on our level with Baylor in the mix of it and Texas Southern, which is a rival. That's always a tough game. First 4 weeks of our season are really tough. I wish we could play School of the Blind and Mary had a little lamb chops. We don't get those anymore. And we put them away a long time ago. So I was glad the commissioner did that. I think that shows where he's going with the conference too. Dr. McClellan was our AD when I was at the other place. And that dude always had big vision on what he wanted to do with our conference. I'm waiting on him to get to the second phase that he mentioned when we were there, which I think people really like the second phase, and those that don't like it, they don't need to go. And so I think as long as we keep following Dr. McClellan, we'll be fine.
What's the second phase?
It ain't for me to tell you. That's his second phase. Ain't mine. I ain't come up with it.
Shoot, Jared, that I ain't gonna lie, man. Shoot, the interview. What's the second phase? That's a good interview question, boy. That was a good interview question.
He knew he wasn't going to answer it.
Yeah, but just his statement, Jared. How do you feel about his mentality of saying that we should have been this and my pay-per-view schedule look like this and fans ain't gonna like it, but oh well. How do you feel about that? Like,
well, championship teams play championship football. So you got teams like Prairie View that are coming off a great season. They're gonna want to keep that high rolling. So you're gonna have to play competition that's better than what you're gonna play in your conference. So they're gonna play the bigger schools. But it's also that's a high risk, high reward situation.
Yeah.
I've been in that situation. We played up. It's been years that Winston-Salem State played North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Well, just hearing that is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And I've been to the game. Like I'm saying I done seen it a couple times. But the thing about that, man, playing up, especially in the sport of football, it's a high risk situation.
Yeah.
You got your players, they get better, and sometimes they're outmatched too much and they get hurt.
Yeah.
Flip side of it. It's like lifting weights, dog. You can get stronger, but if you push yourself too much, you can injure yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be careful with doing that, with playing up so often, because a lot of times, man, you'll lose some great guys, and your whole season might go down the drain. The wrong person get hurt.
Yeah, especially a quarterback.
For sure.
Yeah, quarterback get hurt. But
and they got hurt. He was out, I think, for 7 games. He was a Tennessee transfer, a running back we had. Done.
And that's back in the day. You couldn't get it. It was hard to get a year back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The man get picked up from his legs and get suplexed. I said, man, I must be watching WWE.
Oh Lord. But shoot, I love his statement, Jerry. That lets you know that a coach only cares about one thing.
Win.
It's football and winning.
Yeah.
Like, I only care about football and winning. I care about packing out these stands. I care about winning games. I care about making it to the SWAC championship. I care about making it to the Celebration Bowl.
Correct.
Like, I'm going to play a schedule that's going to suit my team where I can be put in the best position as possible where I can trust my guys when these occasions come up.
Right. See, when you
go ahead.
When you got a team that's like coming off of a high season like that, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Like when I said, I think you asked me earlier, what would I do as fam? We're not coming off of a high season, so I say, hey, let's schedule a North Carolina A&T to go ahead and get a win under the belt to kind of get the confidence up. And it's not a bad opponent, but it's not the best. Like it's not
the best opponent. Yeah.
But
it's a sexy opponent.
It is.
Yeah, it's not the bad one, not the bad, but it's sexy. On paper, it look good. On paper, like, ooh, okay, these two teams, okay, I see what y'all working with. Yeah. I see what y'all working with. But I wish coaches had this mentality. I wish more HBC coaches had this mentality of like, hey, we're gonna go out there and fight. Like, hey, when we make this schedule, hey, AD, make the schedule where it's gonna look good and we're gonna compete.
Yeah.
That's all people ask for. And shoot, talk about competing, fam, you got APR problems. Like, what, just changing subjects about scheduling and competing, what can FAMU do, this year? Because it's not going to really count. It's just going to be like more support, basically.
It's not a lot you can do, brother. I mean, you definitely don't want to, if I'm a player, I probably would want to. I mean, that's what I would want to do. It's really a tough situation because there's really no end goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can win 12 games in a row, but what you can't
do nothing with.
Yeah, you can't go to SWAC championship. You can't go, you can't go Celebration Bowl. Yeah, but I mean, if we're being honest, after the season that we've had last year, I don't even know. I think we need to focus on, getting back to one of the better teams in the conference anyway.
Yeah, I feel. And just a long story short, history repeat itself. It's so funny. That's what happened when Willie came in. I don't think the first season, but his second season when he played, I think it was the second season. That's what happened to them, and they won. And they could have went to I think they won the MEAC. They could have won the MEAC that year.
That 19?
Yeah, that 19. They couldn't. Yeah, they technically they won the MEAC, but they couldn't go because of the eligibility thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, it's a year to rebuild. Like, cause that literally, like, that's what Willie did. Like, just history repeating itself. Let's see what you can do and focus on. I guess this year, Jerry, literally, FAMU is going to be focused on the little things.
Yeah, it's a good year to see what you got. You know, to stack up. Like, cause honestly, with it, of course, with it being his first year too, like it's gonna be an opportunity for him to really like evaluate what he has.
Yeah,
He rated on like it's not I gotta win out. I gotta get a certain number of wins to keep my job. Like it's a building year.
Yeah.
And if we're honest, being a first year head coach, if we're gonna pick a year in his career to have a APR issue, the first year is the best year to have it.
Yeah. So you can learn, understand, know how to move, know what to do, know what not to do. I'm pretty sure he knows that because coming from another school. But like I'm pretty sure this is kind of like a level up from what he was coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean Albany State, they solid, bro.
I know, yeah. Well, I guess I'm just saying a level up as far as notoriety, name. You know, when you come on a campus, people just fall in love with campus like that. You know what I'm saying? Is he kind of working with he kind of working with a good thing right now because now he can really get he already knows Tallahassee, so that ain't really nothing. But like he can just really get relaxed this year. He don't have to. I gotta look like Tremaine Jackson. I gotta, win and go to the celebration mode. This is my first year. I gotta look like Coach Barry. I gotta win out and do this and do that. Like at the end of the day, if you do win all these games, it's gonna look good. But then again, you can still sit back and evaluate and don't have that pressure.
Right.
You don't have all that pressure on you like these other coaches did.
For sure. I think if I'm him, my goal is just doing better than what they did last year.
Oh yeah, beat Mississippi Valley State. Boy, that's wild, bro. I still can't believe that. To this day, to this day.
Yeah, because Cozy is a great guy, man. I like because I know Cozy personally because experience. Like great dude, man. Never had any issues out of him when I was at FAM. But it's like, damn, dog, you can't do that one.
You can't
do that one, dog.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is saying something. I'd rather lose to Bethune-Cookman than to lose. And that's saying something. Yeah. I'd rather lose to Bethune-Cookman than to lose to Mississippi Valley State.
Yeah, I mean, because teams lose to Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah.
Nobody loses to like
Mississippi Valley State.
Literally, nobody loses to them, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, but it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But this FAMU rebuilding year, and this would you stat the schedule this year for FAMU because these games ain't really gonna count. So like, hey, bro. I mean, I know the schedule already out, but like if the schedule wasn't out and I do. Like, okay, this ain't gonna count. You might as well just throw, top 20, top 15, top 15 under team in the FCS, and come on over here and play.
Yeah, bro, you gotta see what you got.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put these boys through the ringer, dog. Yeah, you gotta play something, man. Like, cause if not this year, if you play some pushovers, you're not gonna know what you really got.
Yeah, that's a true statement. Because the only games that you really gonna know that you got somebody is those, Southern games, is those Jackson State games. But you don't want to rely on them two games to figure out, okay, I got some. You want to rely on some out of conference games to know, okay, fam, you got some hitters.
Yep.
Yeah, fam, you got a gunslinger. Or fam, you got this. Or fam, you got that. So then that's what you want to kind of rely on when you play these other teams besides the SWAC and the MEAC teams.
Yeah.
So most definitely. And shoot, Jared, transitioning to the SWAC and me at these spring games, man. These spring games has been going on full effect, man. Have you heard anything about other schools and what they got going on as far as spring ball?
Man, it's some good ball going on, man. That's all I keep hearing, man. It's a lot of teams that got better. I'm aware of the transfer portal window change, but they changed the window so that people can only transfer during that fall. So the winter time is the only time that, like, it's not gonna be a window in the summertime like it usually is.
Okay, so it's basically like right after the season, that's when you put in the transfer portal. So Jerry, talk about this because you go in that spring ball and you don't do as good as you expected, or you don't get enough playing time for what you expected, and you want to transfer out. So now you really can't transfer out. You're just gonna have to tough it out like it used to be back in the day.
Like what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, you gotta suck it up, bro. Like, life is not gonna be easy. Like, life is not gonna be. I can't just every time a situation go bad, I gotta pick up my stuff and leave. Sometimes you gotta sit in the mud and get it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? I know, like when I was in school at Winston, dog, I was 5th string when I first got there. You know what I'm saying? Anybody even know we got 5 string? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kept working, dog. And next year I'm starting. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get out in the mud. Your current situation is never like your lifelong situation, and that's in any. So really, man, I think like the way they do it now is really teaching the kids a bigger lesson in football.
Don't quit.
Yeah, bro, because it's always gonna be a tough situation you're going through.
Always, yeah.
But the thing is, bro, like now, like with them changing it, it's so many kids now, man, that wanted to transfer. Like, I'm gonna just wait until the spring, and then find out, like, oh, you can't do that no more.
Yeah, that is tough though. Like, that is tough. But being honest with you, Jerry, like some of these rules are necessary because the transfer portal getting wild. Like, go in the transfer portal, kids ain't get picked up. And because you probably attest to this than anybody, because what about the kids that don't get picked up? Like, they just a regular school person now. They just I'm just going to school now. Shoot, since I didn't get picked up, or you drop out of school. Like, what happens to them people that don't get picked up by nobody? And what happens?
I'll tell you this from experience, bro. It's no other person that gets in the transfer portal more than somebody leaving an 0-10 team that ain't play, and he putting up practice film as his highlight tape. That's no good, bro. No good.
That's wild.
Yeah, practice film. I mean, I get it, bro. Like, sometimes you got to move down and all that stuff, but like I got kids now, man, that got in the portal, and he's like, I'm like, man, you might want to consider moving down to Division 2. Division 2, bro. Nah, bro. Like, bro, I'm going to the league, bro. Like, I'm Division 1. All right, bro. Hey, do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, when nobody calling you back, that 7 girl you thought was, she wasn't good enough for you, start looking like a 10. Hey, once that club start to close now,
you start looking around. hey, Jerry, you like Batman on top of Gotham. You like this. Hold on now. Well, what was that Division 2 team that hit me up about 3 weeks ago? Exactly. Oh, okay, there go right there. I see the bat scene. No, hold on. I'm coming.
But kids, man, they're too prideful. And I mean, I get the confidence, bro, but they don't understand. Like, you nice, bro. You can get it. You can go to the league from Division 2.
Yeah. And now you have the privilege. If you really like that, you can just transfer now. You don't have to wait a year moving up and moving down. You don't have to wait a year like back in the day. Like, if you really like that, like even Chad Johnson say this every day, bro. Them 4 white lines is the same everywhere. If you can play, they gonna come.
Exactly. Exactly.
They gonna come. It's literally been Division 2 people, or I heard of Division 3 people getting drafted.
Yeah.
So like, if you really like that, they gonna get you. They gonna see you. But you really have to be real with yourself, man.
And if you're not drafted, you're gonna get a shot. Like you're gonna get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if I'm being real though, like the reason why they implemented these rules was because a lot of the coaches didn't like how like the transfer portal was going. People were getting in the spring and the fall. Like it's coming at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really developed my team, and kids were doing something that's called a ghost transfer. That's when like the portal is closed. It's really some wild stuff. It's not really wild. It's really like what regular kids do. It's the portal is closed, but I'm gonna just, instead of asking my compliance officer to put me into the transfer portal, I'm gonna just withdraw from my institution and apply to another school I want to go to and walk on the team, and then they're gonna give me some money when they find out I'm nice.
Well, that's a hell of a risk.
But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, the coaches at the other school have already talked to you. So let's say I'm at fam, you're at I'm about to say though, you ain't gonna be there. You at Alabama State.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
And you like, man, coach ain't rocking with me, dog. But the portal closed, and I'm like, hey man, I got a spot for you starting corner. Just hey, what you gonna do? You gonna just transfer, and then you gonna apply here. We're gonna waive the application fee, and then once you get here, I'm gonna give you a full ride. No portal needed, because the portal ain't nothing but a middleman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they was doing that, and that was like, yeah, it's too much. We got to cut this out. It's too much.
Boy, yeah. I mean that makes sense when you say it, like, because if you just quit and withdraw and apply to other schools, and if you got the grades, yeah, they're gonna, financial aid, yeah, they're gonna pick you up.
Yeah,
that does make more sense. That does make more sense than being in the transfer portal and like because you don't know basically because you don't know.
Because like what teams were doing, instead of like kids getting into the portal, you got to think about it. Like when you get in the portal, bro, everybody see you. It's like a dating app.
Yeah,
a dating app. My profile. But if I see you, you know what I'm saying, out at McDonald's one day, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, just come rock with me. Ain't nobody in your line like that because nobody know you. So what teams were doing, they were like, hey, man, you come to Florida State, we're going to offer you $300,000. But what you got to do is not get in the transfer portal. You got to come straight here.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's what tampering. That's what it's called. Tampering, my brother.
Tampering. That's like basically instead of going on I'm you be okay, instead of going on Black or Bumble or something like that.
Yeah.
You find them at the mall or Walmart. Basically, instead of going online and doing the dating app, you find them at Walmart. You find them at the mall. You find them, at the gas station.
Yeah. Because
dog, that is.
When I tell you, bro, at fam, it was so many people come to my office like, hey, man, I gotta get in the portal, bro. Like they just offered me $50K. I'm like, who? I'm about to do my job. I'm like, who? Man, I don't know. Like, my mama just said I should get in and see what. Now they going to backpedal and not,
Yeah.
Because they know when I be like, who? With that pen in my hand, like who? They like, oh, he really about to like take it there and really try to, get this team in trouble. Because they take advantage of HBCUs.
Yeah.
And they know we ain't got the, the NIL, like the bigger. So they're going to offer them chump change. $50K is nothing for NIL, bro.
Yeah, they're going to offer you. Then my thing, which I do agree on Nick Saban, is this as far as this NIL stuff. You get all this money, you in college, and like, that doesn't prepare you for real life things, because what if you don't make it to the league? And now you trying to find that $50K and all of a sudden you starting at 40K, especially depending on what state you work at.
Yeah.
God forbid you start working in Florida or teaching in Florida. They're gonna start you out at 40K regardless. They don't care.
Yeah.
You're gonna be scratching your head trying to figure out what who, what, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah, bro.
Then you got to worry about taxes because there's only what 3-4 states that don't have no state tax.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a struggle because budgeting is for real out here.
Yeah.
Like it's tough.
When that last game, when that buzzer sound and the referee hold the ball in the air like this, and you ain't got no more time left, the lights get brighter, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta wake up next day and go to work, find you a job, bro. Everybody ain't ooh and eyeing at you no more like you a regular nigga.
Yeah, you a regular dude. And the thing about it is, people look at you more when you're a regular dude before when you was playing football because they want to see what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Is he gonna succeed or is he gonna fail?
And if I'm being real, bro, like thinking about all this NIL money, man, like and the kids that don't make it to the league, and we talk about a day and age of mental health.
He talked about that too.
I go from making $1.5 million to a 75K job, which is a great job out of college, by the way.
Really, I wish.
I'm mentally like, bro, like what am I doing? I can't buy the Benz I used to buy. I ain't got the girls I had before. Like that's a lot, bro.
It is.
I guarantee you that people in the league, like LeBron, ain't about to take no 75K job.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah, bro. Like it's a lot mentally. Like if we being real, leaving the game by itself is already a lot. Cause I got teammates, bro, that's still not making it. Like, man, bro, I ain't make it. If I would have made that, caught that last pass, hey man, like we 10 years out the game, bro. You gotta get out of that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You can't live in that what if all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You just gotta roll with the punches and figure out which, like, even though like it happens to everybody, high school, college, NFL, it happens to everybody, man. Oh, if I would have made like 3 more plays or whatever, I would have got recruited by this school. I would have went to this school. Oh, if I would have did this, that scout would have looked at me more. Like it's all woulda, coulda, shoulda, and you just make it the best. And when you are in that transition of life and trying to figure out what's next, you really have to sit down and figure out what is my purpose.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't understand it, bro.
Yeah. And I think I can attest to my mom for making me like do other things that was outside of sports. So I kind of knew like, okay, I like this. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like that. Okay, I can do this, but I sure enough ain't the hell gonna do that. So like I think parents needs to have their child do other things in sports. Like if your child in sports, make them do outside things so they know what they like to do and okay, I can do this if sports fails.
Right. See, I think that's a cultural issue. I think as African Americans, we rely on sports to get us out the hood and to get us, we got to go to the league. Oh, if you don't go to the league, ain't no plan B. Plan B is plan A. Like, bro, no, that's not how it's done.
Yeah.
Other races, dog, people play sports to gain like the values of teamwork, being unselfish. You know what I'm saying? Qualities that you gain from playing sports to help you be a better employee. You know what I'm saying? Human. But we're playing sports to get to the top level of sports and not to take away the things and put in our regular life. Like it's 2 different ball games we playing.
It really is, bro. Like you are so 100% true. I heard that statement. Like black people don't think about like even when I was playing sports, I wasn't thinking about no I was like, nah, I'm playing ball, trying to get to the league. Forget all this shit. I'm trying to get to the league.
Yeah.
Sure. You're literally saying that. I'm trying to get to the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget all this stuff. What we got going on? Forget school. You know, I do it because it's fun, but I'm trying to get where I gotta go.
And the thing that's different about college, like after you finish playing college ball and playing any other level, like if you finish playing high school ball, it's the next thing. I can go to school, get a degree, get a good job.
Yeah.
After I finish playing college ball, bro, like if you ain't do good, you ain't get your degree, your school is no longer getting paid for.
Yeah. That part.
Yeah, bro.
That part.
It's a lot of kids, bro, I played with, bro, working fast food, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying nothing wrong with fast food, but you don't go to college to do that.
Yeah. You right, man. You so right. You so is right. And that's why they keep saying it over and over again. It's called student athlete.
Yep.
You gotta get both of them. You gotta get the best of both worlds. You gotta get the best of being a student, which comes in all phases, studying, getting your work done, partying, meeting new people, being outside your comfort zone. Then at the end of the day, you still got to be an athlete at the end of the day. Workouts, practice, sleep, eat, doing the right thing when nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Because if you're a regular student, you can do the wrong thing with nobody because nobody cares. But if you're an athlete and you do the wrong thing and people ain't watching, it's gonna come up, trust me, one day.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah. So
but that's the thing about NIL, man. I don't know. I kind of wish they had a cap on it, like 100,000 or 200,000 for the football team.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the kids need money, but
yeah,
250,000.
You don't need no $1 million.
Oh man, come on now.
I know this one girl playing. What team she playing for? Is it Oklahoma or Texas A&M? She played softball. She the pitcher. It's a black girl.
That ain't talking about.
She getting paid like $2 million. I'm like, what the world?
Yeah.
I'm like, God dang.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that is wild.
But that's unheard of in softball anyway, if we're being honest.
Yeah, that's unheard of. Like, but that's crazy, bro. Like, I still feel like no, even though they are technically adults in the law terms, but still at that 18, 19, 20, you still have a kid mindset because
yeah,
you one impulse wrong thinking is junk can go left, bro.
And we see that now. Like, you look at the NFL draft, man, it's kids out here making bad decision after bad decision. Like, you got a kid, Zachariah Branch at Georgia. Georgia is notorious for going.
Yeah, they is.
Yeah, bro, he just got arrested. He's supposed to be like a second, third round pick. Like, bro, what are you doing?
What? This is crazy. Every year, Georgia got something going on, bro.
Not to mention your boy, they play on the other Georgia team, the Falcons.
Chill out.
That boy
wilding, bro.
Yeah.
That boy is wilding. I don't know. My thing is, you got a chick that play in the WNBA. I don't know. I just don't understand why would you get in a domestic dispute with anybody. Like, especially you a high caliber type of person where everything you do is going to be judged.
Yeah.
Everything.
Man, I had the opportunity to go to the NFL Combine this past year.
Yeah.
I met one of the scouts, man, just talking to him, rapping with him, like talking about everything, like, because I'm really into, like, scouting and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I'm talking about the dude, Pierce. I'm like, man, like, because I had him, like, when I was evaluating the stuff, he was my best defensive end.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, I agree. He was the best one, but everybody knew, like, he had a hot head. He couldn't control his temper. Like, he couldn't even, like, take construction criticism from his coach. So, I mean, it's coming for him, dog.
That's wild. Yeah. It catch up with you.
Yep.
Yeah, it catch up with you, man. But I mean, I'm sad to hear it because it's black people and black love and all this other stuff, and they could have did good, but right and wrong is wrong, and sure, like I be watching Ocho and Shannon. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right. When you're
Yeah,
wrong, no, I'm gone.
yeah. I'm
I'm with
gone, dog.
Yeah, when you wrong, I'm gone. But when you right, I'm with you.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
We should, man. Let's get back on the topic with these spring games, bro. Deshaun Jackson, his spring game coming up, bro. We talked about this before we got on. I'm gonna just pop it up, Jerry, because I know you got a lot of things to say about this right here. So Deshaun Jackson, it's Deshaun Jackson era. He got the spring game going on, but he got the experience, the experience, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? So Jerry, if you want to have the spring game, access, you gotta pay. You gotta pay some fees out here, man.
Hey,
So
man.
I'm guessing they're gonna have one person on offense or defense pay $300, to be a guest coach, to help out, during the warm up drills or whatever, have sideline access. Then you got 15 people pay $100 to have sideline access, during the pregame and during the game. Then I guess it's two people. Two people pay that $500, throw a touchdown to Sean Jackson. So clearly, Sean Jackson still got his legs underneath him because he said he gonna catch touchdowns. So, but Jerry, how do you feel about this?
Hey, man. All this stuff is cool. You catch a pass with Deshaun Jackson. That's cool. Sit on the sidelines. Amazing idea. I think it's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
The part that kind of look at it from my perspective, like I'm working in these rooms, like I work in compliance, so I'm working with the rules all the time, and I'm working in these rooms with the ads and all of that. So I'm, but all I gotta say is, man.
What, Jerry? What rule was it? What number rule? What number rule was it, Jerry?
Bylaw 17, dog.
Bylaw 17.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell the world, Jerry, what bylaw 17 is, man.
Well, bylaw 17 is the playing practice season, but a part of the playing practice season is the amount of coaches you can have. So you can't just bring somebody from outside, like a fan or something, and have them coaching.
Yeah.
Coaching and the bylaws define coaching as giving technical or technical instruction. So when somebody gives technical instructions, they're now a part of the accountable coaches. In football, you can have 13 countable coaches. So if you already got 13 countable coaches on your staff, you bringing somebody from the fan, the coach too, 14 coaches, you got a violation. That's why I don't know. I don't think that's what's going on. I think he marketed as that, but it can't be what's happening. Like if we go out there, bro, and they got Billy Joe out run tackle.
Hey, Jerry, I ain't gonna lie, cause I'll pay my $300 for the offense. Hey, what we gonna run? We gonna run a bootleg reverse pass. And the quarterback gonna flick out on the opposite side, and we gonna throw your ass a touchdown. All right, break. Hey, snap count on two. Snap count on two. Bravo, god dang it.
Bravo. But it can't be doing. I know. I don't think I know who works in. Matter of fact, he work at a different school. Okay, but they probably doing something similar to that, where they bring somebody on the field, they can be around the team.
Yeah.
But I'm almost 100% sure that person is not getting out there and coaching.
I feel you, because my dumb ass, I be like, hey, go, yeah, let's go, Jay. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying
Oh, I
to,
want
Jay,
2 plays.
Jay, I'm trying to tell you. I don't care if it's a quarterback sneak. Let me call that thing.
Now the thing, hey, what they might be doing, hey, you might get to pick a play. I guess that's not that's instruction.
I mean, if you suggest a play to the coach and then the coach tell the play, is that still
Yeah, I mean, it's a little gray in the area, so you can move around it. And then
you know you know?
yeah, hey, and for me, I'm not gonna report them because I mean,
What is it?
I don't report no black school, man. I hope they have a good time and raise enough money.
But
hey,
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is a good idea though. Like I feel like all schools that has NFL experienced coaches should do something like this.
yeah,
Now I ain't saying Marshall Falk go out there and start doing handoffs, running full speed, breaking left and right. I ain't saying that. But just as far as like this experience and what they have, I think more schools should, follow suit. Like, hey, that's a good plan to get some money underneath our belt. That's over $1,000 right there.
it's gonna be a lot of people that register for that, dog. But the thing, I don't know if every celebrity coach is okay with exploitation of their brand.
God, yeah. Well, that's a big word, exploitation. Yeah. Boy, Jay, you hit home right there, boy. That word.
Because
Whew.
you got to think about it though, like bro, like Mike Vick, if a random person call him and like, hey man, I want to have you come to such and such, and I throw a touchdown pass to you, or you throw a touchdown pass to me, he's charging you out the ass for that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for Deshaun to do this, I'm pretty sure that after Red too. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like the idea. I think it's cool. I think more HBCUs need to do this just to get more fan engagement. I understand, yeah, you kind of putting your team in a awkward position where they have to, shake hands and kiss babies or whatever. But like, just as far as the fan experience side,
Yeah,
like I think that should be throughout the season. Now, the one idea I do like that I think they should keep is the in-game access as far as like the sideline. And like I would do what I do, Jerry, is throughout the season, I wouldn't do $50. I wouldn't do $100. I do $50, and you can have pregame access, only pregame. Pregame access, $50, first 15 people. Do it that way. Homecoming, bump it up to $100.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can bump it down to $50 during the home game, depending on what school you at. Jackson State, we can bump that thing up to 200.
Sure.
200, 300, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, like, I think different schools should use that sideline access and use it for pregame stuff. I promise you, like, every school would benefit from that.
If we being honest though, man, professional teams do that all the time.
Yeah, bro. And they stuff is crazy. It'd be like $1,000 just to walk. Like I used to work for the Rays, bro. Every game, it'd be a group of people right there watching them warming up batting. A group of people just wait for an autograph. Wait for the person to finish. Wait for an autograph.
Bro, luckily, like my girl, man, one of her best friends is a cheerleader for a professional NFL team. So she was able to get us passes on the field. And I'm like, dang, like living it up. I ain't never been on an NFL field before.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's an amazing opportunity, bro. So for people that want to play college ball, having an opportunity like that is amazing. It's a lot for them.
Yeah, and Jerry, now that you say that, I literally, low key, I took it for granted because I worked there and I was in my working mindset instead of in, a fan mindset because like I'll get on the field every day.
Yeah.
Like literally, I see, Aaron Judge. I'm looking at Aaron Judge like, right, I'm like, okay, he'll look over and be like, "Hey, what's up? What's up?" Or toss us the ball or whatever. It's a foul ball or whatever. It's like, "Hey, get that to that kid over there." Like I literally kind of took those things for granted because like I was at work and I had like a working mindset, but in realization, like people like that they'll pay so much money just for a moment.
Right.
Yeah, so especially HBCU fans, they how we do and how we spend money on homecoming and other stuff, they gonna pay that.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay that. So sure, I think all HBCUs should adapt this as far as a spring game and try to get that sideline thing for the rest of the season because
Uh,
that is money to be made.
it's a little different to do it during the regular season because you got high school kids that are going on unofficial.
Yeah.
So that space is taken up for recruiting, especially pre.
Okay.
But during the game, I don't know the actual like the rules as far as like what the refs can say about that. But I'm pretty sure you can probably have fans and stuff buy a ticket for that for like the actual game.
Okay.
Might be a way to do it, but I think it's a great idea too.
Yeah. I mean, I think NFL does. They have to do something along those lines as far as bringing people on the field during the game. I'm pretty sure they do that. Like I don't know the full logistics of it, but I'm pretty sure the NFL does do that, man. As far
Yeah.
as bringing them along the lines as far as the game.
Only thing you risk with that is injuries. You risk like a player running into them, like catching the ball on the sideline, running off the field, and now you done ran into a fan.
That's why you put it in the fine print before they pay. Just like at baseball games. Shoot, we are not reliable. We are not liable if you get hit by a baseball. Just know you can't sue us.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's in the fine print because I know MLB was getting sued.
Yeah.
Then they had to extend that net. Then they had to start putting it in fine print and people just, if you ain't watching, if you ain't paying attention, boy, that ball come at you.
I do think them doing it in the spring game was a great way to kind of roll out the idea. Because spring game, it's like it's a fun opportunity. It's not too serious. It's like, it's not a real game. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Players
Yeah.
right, it's a spring game. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You know, if you're rolling it out during a regular season, a little different because fine one walk through during the regular season, he might be turning his head looking at it, you know what I'm saying, not focusing on what's the next play call.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, because I know I stayed far away from when I was doing my thing on family, I made sure I stayed far away from Coach Wilson. I was like, let me get out his damn way. I don't want to bump into him. I don't even want him to smell the air that I'm breathing. I need that nigga to be focused.
Yeah.
I was staying far away from that nigga when I was doing my little video thing. So I was like, I need to get far away from him. So shoot, but I do understand that, Jerry, because if you somebody throw you off your game a quick second, you be like, what the? Yeah, my first words be like, what the F? Like, what the F going on? Who is this nigga on this bag? That's what I be saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Shoot. But before we wrap the show up, man, I got to give a shout out to the school that is our rivals. It's Bethune-Cookman. I gotta give a shout out to him, Jerry. Look at that right there. Them boys is balling.
Yeah.
I haven't seen baseball like this in a long time. But these boys is really balling. 13-7, 10-7, 6-5. Like these boys doing some. It's playing some baseball, Jerry.
Hey, that USF just happened, huh?
Yeah,
That's the last one.
that was the last one. Yep.
I ain't seen that one. I was like, USF. I ain't what?
Yeah.
Woo.
But the thing I think, yeah, see, but they beating top ranked teams, Jerry. That's the thing, and they beating the SEC teams.
Yeah.
They just ain't beating no, Big 12 or whatever it is now. Shoot. ACC, they beating SEC teams.
And it ain't no fluke, dog.
That's what I'm saying. 13-7, 10-7, and you go 3 back-to-back like that. Yeah. It ain't no fluke. Them boys really playing baseball.
Real talk, bro. If let's say Florida State did this, Florida State will be ranked in the top 10.
Oh yeah, hands down.
So I ain't gonna hold respect on these FCS schools, bro.
Hands down.
They need to
be like if Bethune do their job and do what they're supposed to do this year, which I'm very talking highly about Bethune right now. If they do their job in baseball and win the tournament and do what they're supposed to do, they can go on a run.
Yeah.
They can really go on a run. And this will be some historic type stuff that we haven't seen in a long time as far as, HBCU baseball.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to them. Shout out to the work they've been putting in because, Jerry, this top of the line, this is probably the hardest sport to do as far as hitting the baseball.
Yeah, baseball is tough, man.
Yeah, because once that ball start coming a little bit faster, I was second guessing myself. I was like, whoo. I don't know if I can. I don't know. I can do catching the field, and that's the easy part, Jerry. Trying to hit that baseball, boy, it's so serious. Boy, Jerry, when I played baseball, I had the white boys that were pitching. I was like, man, I don't know what I signed up for, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna finish out the season. Well, after this, I'm just sticking to basketball and football.
They on them baseballs 3 digits in miles per hour. So yeah.
Nah, Jerry, true story. My homeboy, my best friend to this day, he played quarterback and he played pitcher.
Mm.
The starting pitcher for our high school team got drafted in high school.
Wow.
Got drafted in high school. Played for the AAA. So, you got AAA, then you got MLB. Mm-hmm. So and it's hard just to get to the AAA from what everybody's saying. It's hard just to get AAA. So we had a pitcher that got drafted from high school, went to AAA. And I was like, these boys something serious. And all the baseball players, most of the baseball players in my high school, they going to college to play baseball. Like that's their thing. Like that's our thing in our town. Like they going to college to play somewhere. So like I was like, yeah, y'all take this too serious. Like I was just out here just to have some fun, but nah, y'all throwing heaters and curves and sinkers and shit. I could just barely hit a fastball. How the hell I'm hit a curve?
Curveball, never.
How the hell I'm in a sinker? It's going like this and just drop down. Hell no, I ain't got time for that.
Oh, sir.
Shoot, I definitely don't got time for that. But man, shout out Bethune-Cookman for real, man. That's America's game. So y'all doing good for the HBCU culture.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to them, man. I'm looking at the article right here, man. Audrey Martinez from BCU got named to the American national team.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's what happens when Jerry, look, if you play, they'll come.
All the time.
Don't matter where you at. If you play, they will come. Shoot. Hey. It don't matter, man. Shoot. As long as you know how to play ball, they're gonna come see you.
For sure.
They're gonna come see. They heard about Bethune-Cookman winning that first game. They was like, hold up now. We may have to go down there and see what they're more working with.
Boy, did it 3 times.
Exactly. So dang, shout out to them. Shout out to them boys. Shoot, Jared, man, what you got? What you got going on this next couple of weeks, man? I know it's gonna kind of be a dry season for us. We're gonna try to come on here like twice a month until football starts back. So, what you got going on?
Man, I'm moving pretty soon, man, for that job, man, in May. So that's what I got going, man. Just trying to find the area and get ready to out.
Gotcha. I feel you, man. Shoot, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm probably about to make some things shake myself once everything get transition. I'm about to sign on that dotted line. I'm about to move up on the position myself, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything coast to nose on my side, and hey, we gonna be good, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, dog.
Heck yeah. Shout out to the people that have been watching, man. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all for showing up, man. Scotty hold it down over there. At his new, well, it ain't a new job no more, but shout out to Scotty, man. He over there working it up, and making that some money for his family and everything. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mr. Campbell too, man. If he gonna watch it or if he is watching, shout out to him, man. Shout out to everybody that be popping up here. Shout out to Zoe. I think Zoe, because they got a show on Sunday. Sipping on Sundays. Make sure y'all watch that, man. They do some good stuff, man. But shoot. Yeah, man. We're gonna see y'all next time. We're gonna be consistent now. We ain't gonna go on no long break like we did this time. But we got y'all, man. Y'all be good, be blessed, and I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.
Stop.